The Yes campaign there, and it's worth noting that they were blessed with a budget that saw them overwhelmingly outspend the No campaign. So, now that we've got a pretty good idea of what the arguments on both sides were, what was the bigger picture? Well, let's take a short break from politics to take a look at the main national and global events from that time. From the fall of Saigon to the Dustman strike and the phenomenon of the Bay City Rollers. And if you listen very closely, you'll hear a certain Angela Rippon out on the streets asking people which way they're going to be voting on Europe. So get your dancing shoes on. I know I have, as we visit the rock and roll years of 1975.
We're looking for a very cool, a very calculating, and a very ruthless man. And the point I'd like to make about that is this, that he's so ruthless that if you have a go, he'll gun you down, make no mistake about that.
nothing left. Oh, gone and run away. Maybe you tarry for a little while. There's nothing left, my faith in everything. I know what faith is and what it's worth. Resist, resist. It's from yourself you have to hide. Oh, oh. Come up and see me, make me smile. Or do what you want, run even wild. Guitar.
It's a very humiliating day for the South Vietnamese army, and we're hoping that this is the very last battle outside Saigon. It's the old story here of the sledgehammer failing to crack the nut, with this battle conducted in full view and earshot of the people of Saigon. They now know that the men from Hanoi are starting to arrive.
The difficulty is, and of course the unbelievable thing to the outside world, is that they haven't worked at Triumph. The way it's been at Triumph is that people have worked their lifetime. And when you start, as I did as a youngster, you know, you're keen on motorcycles, but as you go on, it becomes Triumph, 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 and eventually it goes into here. And it's perhaps only born out of that, and that's the reason now that the people are still convinced and are still determined to ensure that we start manufacturing Triumph again at Meriden.
Motorbiking, 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 motorcycling. Moving on the Queen's Highway, looking like a streak of lightning. If you gotta go, gotta go motorbike riding. Listen to me and I'll tell you no lie. Too fast to live, too young to die. I bought a new machine today and say it take your breath away. Motorbiking, 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 motorcycling. When I get me moped out on the road, I'm gonna ride, ride, ride. When I get me moped out on the road, I'm gonna ride, ride, ride. When I get me moped out on the road, ain't nobody gonna tell me where to go now. When I get me moped out on the road, I'm gonna ride, ride, ride.
last year, pop mania has come back to Britain, and most of the screaming has been for a British group, the Bay City Rollers, with the Osmonds from America coming a very close second. There hasn't been a mania like this since the days of the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, and that was getting on for 10 years ago.
Definitely better than the Osmonds because they're in England all the time, whereas the Osmonds, they're always touring the world. They never come to England, and besides they got a tartan gimmick, and the Osmonds haven't. You can't go around with the American flag round your arm, can you? So it looks stupid.
Love you can. Stand by your man.
Jennifer, maybe your last opportunity to determine your future. Don't miss this opportunity.
And if I was to please, I'm trying to work. Would you mind going away? Just stop it, will you please? Thank you very much.
Do the hustle!
I don't think everybody's been told properly in the papers or on the news exactly what is going on.
I'd like to know a bit more before I voted.
What sort of things do you want to know?
Well, what it stands for and everything, you know, really.
Nobody knows enough about the common market to vote. I don't think that the government or any government has given the public the general information that they should need to vote.
So there's a definite yes for Europe, there's a definite no for Europe, and there's this jazzy red, white and blue one, which is something in between. And it says on the front page, Her Majesty's government have decided to recommend to the British people to vote for staying in the community. Inside, a picture of the Prime Minister, a message from him addressed to Dear Voter.
Woman
der Autobahn. Wir fahren, fahren, fahren auf der Autobahn. Die Fahrbahn ist ein graues Band, weiße Streifen mit grüner Rand.
The country's biggest car makers are giving money away, up to £3 million, £500,000 in television advertising, in order to get people to buy British again. The car industry has before it the example of the motorcycle industry, reduced to a position of near extinction or a fight for survival from one of world leadership. The car makers are determined that this will not happen to them, and they're spending public money to fight back.
So don't forget it. It's just a silly phase I'm going through. So if I call you, don't make a fuss. Don't tell your friends about the two of us. I'm not in love, no, no.
It is a great occasion because I think it put Bognor Regis on the map more than ever it was before. It was a great occasion.
Here has just said to me, you can always judge the state of the American economy by the sort of things you find on garbage tips like this. Up until 2 or 3 years ago, they frequently used to stumble across such things as colour televisions, deep freezers, fridges and cookers. They'd apparently just been casually discarded by their owners who'd gone out and bought something just a little bit newer, a little bit smarter. Today, New York's garbage is rather less exotic.
And tired of your hism schism, dying to go to heaven in a hism schism. We know and we understand Almighty God is a living man. You can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. And now you see the light. Stand up for your right. 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 Ooh, yeah. Go. Some of these days and it won't be long. Gonna drive back down where you once belonged. In the back of a dream car 20 foot long. Don't cry my sweet, don't break my heart. Doing all right, we've got to get smart. Wish upon day upon day. I believe, oh Lord, I believe all the way. Run for the shadows, run for the shadows, run for the shadows in these golden years. Run for the shadows, run for the shadows in these golden years.
That first trickle will grow, and by 1977, supplies from the Forties field alone should amount to at least 1/4 of the oil we require as a nation. If we use it right, this flood of energy can, without doubt, much improve our economic well-being.
Marvellous day for the police force. That's all I have to say. I am absolutely delighted.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a fool. easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. To me. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun.